So what's going on? Because I'm fast as boy. You know what it is? I'm fast as boy. You know, I really hate bleeping this out, but you know, YouTube's kind of a little bitch about that. But anyways, what are we doing today? I actually got this recommendation from a dude commented on my video. He said he wanted to see me react to Flash versus Sonic. So I'm like, okay, dude, I'll do it for you. So if you know who you are, then bruh, this is for you. You could be a girl too, so it's for you too, bitch. Just kidding. Hey, relax. This is a joke. Damn. Now, who am I gonna win? See, the thing is, when it comes to Deathbattle, my predictions usually are always wrong. I predicted that Iron Fist is gonna win from Poe because I'm like, hey, but Poe's like from a children's cartoon. What can he do? You know? And then I'm like, Iron Fist, he's a badass. I know Iron Fist. You know, he got that crazy Iron Fist kind of in the name. But then he got that Spirit of the Dragon and the sick tattoo. I never in 100 years could believe that he would lose to a fat panda. Like, he was from comics. And my theory about comics is always right. But apparently, after Iron Fist versus Poe, I don't think that's truth anymore. That being said, this is Sonic versus Flash. Now, see, Sonic has been in Deathbattle before. I very vividly remember that he fought against Mario. And who won? Mario. Alright? So how is he going to win against Flash, who is from comics? I can say with certainty that the Flash will win this one. Because if the Flash doesn't win this one, that means that Mario is stronger than the Flash, and that is absolutely absurd. Okay? Like, sure, Flash is a funny guy, you know? But if he wants to get serious, he will get serious, and he will mess you up. And I'm pretty sure he's faster than Sonic, you know? Once again, the whole comic book manga theory is gonna kick in anytime now. I'm telling you, Flash has got this one in the bag. And if this prediction proves wrong, then I swear to God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Write in the comments what I should do to punish myself if I get this premonition wrong. So basically, both of the contenders have one thing in common. They're both very fast as boy. They're just fast. I am speed. They are speed. Basically, that's what's going on. So yeah, my money's on Flash because you already know what it is. Is this Wally West? Oh, it is Wally West. Oh, Wally West. That kind of makes a difference, doesn't it? See, I don't know shit about Wally West. I only know everything about Barry Allen. Never watched the CW TV show because I think it looks ridiculous. Like, look at this suit. This looks stupid. Anyways, Wally West. He's like a kid version. It's so tough. I don't know. I don't know enough about Sonic. All I know, he's a fast guy. Okay, I think despite all that, I still think Wally West is gonna win. So here we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring this episode. Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
That's right. And what's best is you can take them during the day, at night, or even on a full stomach.
The fact they're chewable makes them twice as fast-acting as a pill. It's quick, easy, and will boost your confidence when the time arises.
Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor's office or wait in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package.
Blue Chew is made in the USA and prepares and ships direct, so they're cheaper than a pharmacy and you don't even need to leave your house. Absolutely perfect for a busy, mad scientist like myself.
And because we love you so much, we've got a special deal for our viewers. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our promo code BATTLE. Only $5 in shipping.
Again, that's BLUE Chew.com. Promo code BATTLE to try it for free. It's the better, cheaper, and faster choice for increasing performance and confidence.
Bro, what's Wiz doing with that, man? Mad scientist like, nigga, you ain't getting no coochie. Get out of here, bro.
Speed. It's the ultimate sensation on the human body.
And today,
Quicksilver.
we're pitting together two of the fastest characters out there.
With these two, speed is far more than simply moving fast. Wally West, the fastest Flash from DC Comics.
And Sonic from
Oh,
Marvel
shit, really?
Comics, the most supersonic Sonic of all
Not even
Sonics.
Barry Allen? That's
He's
pretty great.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Wally West was in the Justice League animated
The
series.
year was 1985, and the multiverse was in crisis. Infinite Earths were on the brink of total annihilation.
But one man could save the day by running really, really, really fast.
Flashpoint Paradox?
The Flash. Ah!
To save everything and everyone, Barry Allen sacrificed his life.
But the Flash wasn't all gone. Barry had a sidekick. You might say a protege.
Protege.
Wally West.
Despite the impressive amount of coincidences Barry needed to gain his speed, many others have possessed the powers of the Scarlet Speedster. But for Wally, his own coincidence is unparalleled.
Let's see. President of the Flash fan club, nephew to Flash's girlfriend who introduced him, visited while Flash had a chemical lab set up exactly like it was when he got his powers. Then, just like Barry, Wally got struck by lightning that knocked him into the chemicals and boom, Flash powers. I would say this kid was super lucky, but he did get struck by lightning.
The true reason? Because Speed Force, a dimension of infinite kinetic energy which all Flashes draw their power from.
And the DC writer's favorite scapegoat for retcons.
With his newfound ability, Wally joined Barry's crime-fighting heroics as Kid Flash. Strong of head and light of heart, he was more than a sidekick. He was a surrogate son.
So when Barry went poof, naturally Wally stepped up to be the next Crimson Comet himself.
As the Flash,
Ah!
stop doing that.
Ah.
Wally obviously possesses incredible speed, easily surpassing that of light. He can run non-stop for multiple days.
Forget running. This guy looks at reality and spits in its face before giving it a swirly.
Wally can manipulate each and every one of his
Yeah,
molecules.
physics don't exist here,
For
bro.
instance, survive the inside of a black hole. Barry even once regenerated from a cloud of gas.
I bet he never has any trouble with NARBs.
Narbs?
No apparent reason, boners? They're devious. Always popping up where you
All the
least
time,
expect 'em.
man. Shit.
Wally can create tornadoes, toss lightning, and heal from deadly blows. These techniques are rooted in scientific theory and often require a mathematical mindset. For example, by vibrating his body at very precise frequencies, he can turn
Cockhead.
invisible, phase through objects, tear things apart while phasing through them, and even enter fourth dimensional space.
So
What is
you're
that
saying
even?
he'd never be able to do any of this if he was dumb.
Well, that's exactly what I decided to find out when I laced your beer with cosmic kinetic energy. It'll kick in later. With a touch, Wally can steal another speed.
Bro,
and use
this
it
is
for
dangerous,
himself.
man.
Specifically, he can take a person's kinetic energy, instantly stopping them in their tracks or even freezing them for centuries, even from those who are not linked to the Speed Force like Superman.
And his infinite mass punch can knock you across the whole planet.
Applying the laws of relativity, as Wally's fist approaches light speed, its mass technically grows to an infinite degree, striking with kinetic energy equivalent to a white dwarf star, or about 2.6 octillion tons of force. In fact, increasing the vibrational speed even further could break the universe.
What is
The
that
biggest
even, bro?
we ever
What?
tested was 50 megatons.
Sar
One
Bomba.
punch from Wally is like 40 million of those.
Even more wild, Wally can change
See what
his
I'm talking
vibration
about? This is
frequencies
insane.
to affect alien energies that do not exist in his own reality.
What?
That's how he helped take out these aliens called quantum mechanics.
Beings far beyond any physical dimension and immune to ordinary physics.
So, like a prism, Wally changed Superman's heat vision into super space magic to blast them all.
All this is absolutely insane to contemplate, but it is important to remember that Wally is somehow still human.
And a huge dork, but a fun one, not like Wiz over here. I mean, he got married and has kids, so...
Boomstick, I'm married.
What?
To my work. And
To
Wally's
my
family
work.
became sort of a cosmic
I'm like,
lightning
what?
rod rooting him to reality when he time travels. Right? Boomstick, he can time travel. Isn't that fascinating?
And just
I
a
feel
two.
like you're trying to give me the runaround. Speaking of which, that's how he time travels, by running.
Should Wally become unmoored, he can outrun the Speed Force itself, even running to the end of reality where the concept of death no longer exists.
One time, he beat these gambler gods in a race across the universe, and, they could teleport.
To win, Wally achieved trans-time velocity in less than 1 unit of Planck time.
What is
which
this?
so infinitesimal, it is the absolute edge of measurable time itself. He was so fast, reality does not have any means to calculate or even comprehend his speed.
That's f***ing crazy. But for some reason, Wally still felt unworthy of the Flash mantle. Come on, man. Look at everything you can do.
Until one day, Barry returned.
Because Speed Force.
To determine
Because
the
comic
fastest
books, that's
flash of
why.
all, Wally and Barry raced each other. This simple contest nearly tore apart the entire multiverse.
But our kid Flash finally let it all out and won.
Even with those unimaginable feats, Wally's greatest challenge was proving his worth to himself.
He's not just another Flash, he's the fastest being in the multiverse.
Dude, as soon as you finish your drink, turn yourself in. Got me again?
Got me again, Flash. Yeah, that's how he gets it done. I don't know, man. I don't see Sonic winning
years
this.
from now, Earth will be no more.
Yep, because these hentai aliens are gonna drop a bomb that kills everyone and transforms all the animals into prey.
Anti-aliens.
Welcome to Mobius, homeworld of Sonic Maurice Hedgehog, leader of a guerrilla
Maurice.
anthropomorphic freedom fighting group at war with the cybernetic empire of Ivo Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman.
So, yeah, comic book Sonic is a little different from the video
Oh, there you go. Okay.
While leading his Care Bear Viet Cong in the fight against obesity and male pattern baldness, Sonic became a super skilled fighter. And he wasn't doing it for nothing. Robotnik had turned his entire family into robot slaves. What a dick.
Sonic is fast as always,
What
but
a
in this
dick.
timeline, fast takes on new meaning.
All right.
He's quick enough to create tornadoes,
Surprise
cause
me, bro.
afterburns, turn invisible, phase through objects, and boost past light speed in the blink of an eye. He can dodge lightning and even move in between the raindrops of a downpour.
Look at this. He grabbed water and threw it like a baseball in less than .0000. A lot of zeros in a millisecond. He can run around the entire cosmic interstate in less than a day, and that's a highway that cuts through the multiverse. How does he get that fast on an all-chili dog diet? I mean, they give me the runs, but not that way.
Not that way. I know
He
what you're
could
talking
reverse
about.
a black hole generator with his momentum alone, which then imploded, somehow sending him 849,000 light years away. Sonic's speed is so impressive that he can even move through stopped time. Let me repeat that. Time was frozen and he could still move. There is no earthly
I guess
method
Zawardo
of
wouldn't work
such
on him.
impossibility. In the words of the comic itself, Sonic's speed is incalculable.
I know the Archie Sonic comics can get weird, like really weird, but that's just crazy.
You call it crazy, I call it chaos.
Just like my conception, I'm told.
What the hell
No,
is
I mean
that?
chaos as in the chaos force.
Right, chaos
an
control.
extra-dimensional field of infinite and omnipotent energy. This chaos takes physical form on Mobius in the shape of magical power rings and perfectly hewn emeralds.
And Sonic loves collecting those rings. By the time he'd scooped up 1 billion of them, the gods were so impressed they put him in a book of world records and gave him a permanent force field that makes him way tougher than anybody else.
Along with shielding his spirit and mind. But that's not all. By gathering a large amount of chaos energy, he can transform into the almighty golden Super Sonic.
Super
Eat your
Saiyan
heart out,
Sonic.
Akira Toriyama.
Super Sonic possesses
Knew
incredible
it was coming.
power. He can use chaos energy for defensive barriers and beams capable of shattering moons.
Somehow, he's even faster than before, and he's totally invincible. Like when he fought the demigod and possible power drink, Enerjack. This guy could rip people apart molecule by molecule. But no dice with Super Sonic.
Like the video games, Sonic's super forms have a time limit, and now this limit can even be cut short through overuse of power. However, he battled Enerjack from day into night, so it must be able to naturally last much longer than the games, potentially over an hour.
But that's not even his final form. If he's got something as good as a Super Emerald around, he can go Ultra.
Ultra Sonic appears to possess all of Supersonic's abilities and then some. Specifically, he can tap into the raw magic of chaos.
Yeah, there's a bunch of wizards running around Archie Sonic Land, like this mammoth mogul guy. Turns out they're all using the same chaos force.
Ultra Sonic can manipulate matter at an atomic level.
What is
changing
going
its
on, man?
fundamental makeup.
I'm
Turning
confused.
air to
My
water,
head hurts.
moving rocks around, opening portals across space-time, that kind of stuff. But while he's never changed other living beings before, it's not totally out of the question. Right, dummy?
You're correct, Boomstick. Although Ultrasonic is not as proficient, this ugly monster wizard uses the same chaos magic, and he changed a partial robot rabbit into a full regular rabbit. A sentence so absurd, it likely damaged my internal processor.
Don't worry, it was never great. I took it from a refrigerator. Ultrasonic has altered his own body to better traverse difficult terrain. With all this in mind, he could theoretically be able to change the molecular makeup of others too. Just like this.
Ow.
But if changing molecules isn't crazy enough, we need to talk about something even crazier.
Chaos itself. Chaos magic is typically used for one of three things: increasing physical ability, providing lost knowledge, and granting wishes.
Like a freaking genie. Sonic's wish to reverse brainwashing, turn back time, revive the dead, and even rewrote all reality in his whole multiverse with a Kamehameha Chaos Beam. Okay, if he can literally just wish his problems away, you'd think he'd have way less trouble dealing with a fat ginger named after breakfast food.
Honestly, he rarely did, but Sonic's a glutton for adventure and action. So over the years, he and the good doctor formed an unhealthy codependent relationship.
Just like us. Life's not the same without his
Like us.
oval-shaped enemy to beat up on. So they're back at it every chance they get. Come on, guys, just get a room already.
But after being defeated so many times, both Eggman and Mogul independently came to the same conclusion. By collecting so many rings and emeralds over the years, Sonic has become a literal embodiment of chaos itself. As in, he's a variable that cannot be accounted for, a wrench in the cogs of reality. Without him even realizing it, fate bends to him.
You know you're a badass when the most powerful chaos wizard out there decides the only way to beat you is to just wait until you die of old age.
It's ridiculous, it's absurd, it's unexplainable.
It's Sonic the freaking Hedgehog.
Ooh, I like the
What the hell is going on, man? This is insane. I don't even know who's gonna win. I'm not calling it. The bet's off, okay?
Alright, the
Shit.
buttons are set and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, let me tell you about a phone and provider that's as fast as these guys.
This episode is sponsored by
Like,
Samsung
dude,
and
oh my
AT&T
god,
5G.
like, I didn't even know the
Rooster
comic
Teeth is
book,
joining
comic
forces
book
with
Sonic was
Samsung
so
and
different than the,
AT&T 5G
than
to
the
get things
game
up for
Sonic,
our
man.
upcoming RTX
I don't know,
at-home virtual
collecting
event.
rings
Oh,
makes you
and
more
definitely
powerful,
be
dude.
sure
What
to
the
check
hell?
out the new Samsung
This is
Galaxy
on another
Note
level,
20
man.
Ultra
What?
5G, powered by
What is
AT&T
going
5G.
on, bro?
AT&T 5G requires
Like,
compatible
genuinely,
plan and coverage,
it's
not
always
in
so
all areas.
close,
Head
man.
over
Like,
to
yeah. At the beginning of that, oh yeah, this gotta be, this gotta be flat, you know. But then I'm like, hey, no, it might just be Sonic now, because that chaos can do. He can wish his way
But right
to
now,
oh, shit.
it's time
For
for
a
a
death
death battle!
Death battle. I don't know who's gonna win. Don't ask me. What the hell?
You really think you can outrun what? I'm the fastest man alive. Oh yeah, cherry flavored chump? I'm the fastest thing alive.
It's gonna give me a headache.
Wanna bite? Huh? What's the matter? You too slow?
Just gonna casually murder these people for no reason.
Mess with the hogs dogs.
Flash is beating the shit out of an anthropomorphic hedgehog. Add that to the resume.
Say, Uncle! Flash fact! I'm out of your league. Whoa! Thanks for the speed! Huh? A super emerald? I'll show you. Surprise!
Maximum spider. Right? Maximum spider? Where the hell did they end up? What is this? Some crazy bullshit. Now he's the ultimate Sonic? Ultra Sonic? Should have turned red or something. Like, I don't know.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I don't know, so far Flash is getting his ass kicked. But whoever gets their ass kicked first is usually gonna win in the end, so I don't know.
Nice try! But I'm invincible when I'm like this! You've mastered speed, but I've mastered fate! And I wish you gone! Forever!
Forever!
Chaos! control!
Linda! Di! Iris! Help me now! Huh?
Is that a chick? Oh no, never mind. His head's on fire. Oh, there you go.
So that happened.
Yeah, what happened exactly?
Well, this matchup was incredibly complex. Given their speeds were impossible to calculate, speed alone was, ironically, somewhat of a non-factor in comparison.
Right?
Sonic in his base form didn't really stand a chance.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sure, he did seem to survive being launched 849,000 light years into an alien planet by a black hole imploding. However, considering he's been knocked out by far less, black holes are already imploding stars, and it seems some snow also inexplicably survived the trip. It's probably more likely the black hole acted as a sort of wormhole in its last moments and sent Sonic directly there. But if we assume Sonic was indeed blasted through space, a black hole's last moment usually results in an abrupt detonation equivalent to 5 trillion tons of TNT. Impressive, but the infinite mass punch could still deliver over 2 quadrillion times more power.
But Sonic's super forms were a different story. They had answers to almost all of Wally's skills. His chaos energy could replenish stolen speed, he was invincible, and he had frickin' wish powers.
Personally, I was expecting the opposite result. Against almost anybody else, Archie's version of Sonic is practically unbeatable. But across a greater percentage of possible scenarios, Wally just happens to be the exception.
He had every counter he needed too. The speed steal wouldn't stop Supersonic, but Wally still got that stolen speed for himself.
Super and Ultrasonic were essentially batteries of unlimited kinetic energy Wally could pull from. Even with their speeds being incalculable, this meant Wally could ensure he was faster. Plus, Wally performed a lot more of those incalculable speed feats than Sonic ever did, so he technically held an experience advantage in that field.
Chaos Wish Power would be an insta-win against basically anybody,
Yeah.
but Chaos Magic uses physical energy. And guess what? Wally could phase through reality warping energy.
And jump through time or vibrate to a higher spatial dimension to avoid Sonic altogether. Even though he had no way to take down Sonic's super forms, Wally has proven capable of effortlessly moving and vibrating at top speeds for days on end.
So it wasn't too hard for him to just wait out the super forms and strike at the first good opportunity.
And when it came to Ultrasonic's ability to alter atomic structures, Wally possessed perfect control over his own individual molecules.
But hey, Sonic's the embodiment of chaos. Fate automatically bends to him or whatever.
Except Wally has broken fate a few times himself. The best example being when he ran to the end of reality and forced the concept of death itself to die.
Because Speed Force.
Simply put, Sonic's hypothesized nature as an anomaly in reality just wasn't enough protection against someone who could also break the rules of reality.
And remember, when Wally raised Barry, their speed almost tore apart the multiverse.
Both these characters understandably seem overpowered to an extreme fault, but it's important to remember that in their respective worlds, the story comes first. Sonic was impressive, improbable, inexplainable, but Wally had the power, the counters, and the speed he needed to pull ahead in this absolutely mind-bending battle. Oh, the drink is kicking in.
The drink is kicking in. Who's sick?
I ran to Jupiter! I'm a god! A speed god!
Incredible. Tell me, what cosmic insight have you learned?
Just one thing. Well, Sonic didn't know it. The writing was on the wall, E.
The winner is the Flash.
This is the reason I love watching Deathbattle so much, because it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna tell you who wins and they explain it. No, they got their own, little thing inside, and I like that. It's really cool. Oh my God, who is? What did you learn? You went halfway across the universe. Just some lame ass pun. Yeah, so I guess this confirms my theory that if you're from a comic, but that's the thing, he was also from a comic book, and he was busted as hell, Sonic was, right? That's what's so confused. I think I should just stop betting. I lost a lot of money. It's not a healthy habit for me. I should stop betting. I should just watch it. I mean, like, the only time I'll stop betting is when I have no idea. But I'll still get it. But if you remember, I did say at the beginning of the video that Wally was going to win, and it looks like he did. But I did kind of take that back because I had no idea, so I guess it doesn't count. Either way, yeah, that's pretty much it for Wally West versus Sonic. Archie Sonic. Big deal, apparently. Big difference because the game and the comic isn't the same. Well, I'll be damned. Shiver me timbers, matey. So what's next? I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I feel like. You know, you don't have to worry about that. But you know that whatever's gonna come next, it's gonna be good. Yeah.